And as I said, treasure, as if it is
Treasure.
spelled
Mm.
Trayshure. So treasure will be Trayshure. Measure will be MA. Morning,
Good morning.
morning, madam. Yeah, I mean, I was in Hong Kong earlier when I
Okay.
met you last time. Now I moved to Dubai.
Uh-huh.
I'm staying with somebody in Dubai. I'm here for about 2 weeks
Okay.
because I used to be here years
Mm-hmm.
ago, and
Okay.
then I'm coming here after almost 8 years when
Mm-hmm.
I returned to India. Uh, but yeah, I'm continuing my classes because time difference is better here because it's only 1.5 hours behind.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
whereas there in Hong Kong the difference was 2.5 hours ahead. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
to adjust time zones. Okay, I was just recalling last time when we were talking
Huh?
about, you said, give me a way to remember words. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, so normally, but I didn't have much time at that time to respond also. I mean, essentially, I used to find small tricks in the mind to remember. One is linking a word to memory, some memory.
Mm.
Okay, linking
Yeah.
words to people,
Yeah.
or linking words to association. By association means, for example, you want to remember words like if you say something like table,
Mm.
cable,
Yes.
fable, bubble,
Mm.
like something which connects a word to that word. Many times
Okay.
when you forget words, you think of some association. It could be
Mm.
tumble, bumble, fumble, stumble. So then you get the right word. Oh no, no, it's not. It's tumble. You know, that
Okay.
way I connect also because
Mm-hmm.
more complicated words may be a little more difficult to associate by association. You may have to associate with an incident where
Okay.
or something, some item in the house maybe, which may
Yes.
connect with the same word. Something which you see. Ah, okay, I remember that word. Uh, do you play Scrabbles?
Scrabbles.
Do you play? Okay,
No. No.
madam, there is a game. I think you should try it also because it's also a very interesting way to learn more words.
Okay.
Uh, it's a board game, like Snake and
Okay.
Ladders. आप सुना होगा, Snake and Ladders or chess.
Yes.
So it's a
Mm-hmm.
board game.
Okay.
Scrabbles. I will spell it for you, which you can then check out. I'm sure your daughter will know. You have a young daughter,
I
right?
think we have purchased one time for my daughter when she
Ah,
was two,
ah,
4 or 5 years old.
yeah. No, Scrabbles are played even by grown-up people. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because it depends on how you use the letter.
Okay.
There are a number of letters, so you pick uh, 10 letters. Let's say for you, your
Hmm.
partner who's playing with you, your daughter will pick 10 or
Hmm.
12, depending on the game, right? And with those letters, A, B, C, D till Z, okay? With those
Okay.
plastic letters, you form words.
Hmm.
When you form a word, let's say you form a word team, TEAM,
Hmm.
she will continue from T or from M or from E or from A because the game will go up and down, right? Like
Hmm.
crossword, right?
Yes.
So she will use your word, which is you spell TEAM. She will use her letters to join T or E or A or M. And depending on the
Okay.
letter which falls in each channel or line,
Hmm.
you will get points.
Okay.
आपको you may get 2 points, no point, 8 points,
Hmm.
10 points. So whoever gets the most points will win the game.
Game. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can form. If I remember, if two people are playing, you can form number of words. Number of words.
Hmm.
The game can go on for more than half an hour, 45 minutes, and then the game will end because you cannot form any word because the letters you have, maybe you are ending up with Z or
Hmm.
X. So
Yes.
with X and Z is very difficult to
Yes.
form words. But the game is so interesting that it is essentially for people to increase their vocabulary.
Okay.
Winning, losing is okay. Right? That is, it's a
Hmm.
game. But when you put those letters together, you'll think what words to form.
Mm-hmm.
Should I use a long word? Should I use a word which will give me more points or whatever? Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
try to play that because it's an excellent game for word formation.
Okay.
Okay. And your daughter will, of course, know it. Now she. You said she was about 10, right?
Yes, 12 years.
12. This is a age. There is no age bar for that game. It's a
Mm-hmm.
family game,
Yes,
not you and daughter. It can be for four people also.
yes.
You just have to divide the letters. But she will find it much more interesting now because she's also grown up. She's in the seventh or eighth or whatever her
Yeah.
class may be. It'll improve her vocabulary a lot. It's an educational game actually. It's fun
Okay.
also. It's interesting who's winning, you write the points down, 8 points, 10 points, 5 points, who was that's also there.
Yeah.
But it is a very interesting family game with a
Mm-hmm.
additional advantage of learning more
Words.
words
Mm.
and better words, because
Better
many
words.
times you have to think posterity you have to write, or prosperity, or
Mm-hmm.
you can think, and your spelling will improve, because
Yes.
as soon as you put the wrong spelling, the opponent will say, no, no, this r is missing, I is
Mm-hmm.
missing, y is missing. You think it's the right spelling, but actually they'll correct you. Okay.
Yes.
And you can only use words which are in the dictionary. You cannot use slang, you know just anything just because you heard of it. So you have to, if the person knows the game well, they will say you're using slang, not allowed in Scrabble.
Mm-hmm.
Use a proper word, use the
Okay.
right spelling. So spelling and vocabulary, both. Try it. If you have it with you, I would strongly advocate to start using and playing it, because it's also a very good way to pass time at home. Okay, with a benefit of learning also.
Yes.
Have you heard of something called name, place, animal, thing?
Name, place, animal thing. Yes.
Excellent game. Again, for example,
Mm.
have you played it, madam?
No.
Okay, I am going to share something with you. For example, I will say, one of the things I will say is a name of a place. So I've written here, can you
America.
America. Now, I have written the name of a place.
Place.
Okay. So what are you left with? You have a name of a person
Mm.
left. You have, what is left is, I have already put the place. You have to write equivalent, starting with the letter A, name, animal, thing, because place already I entered. So
Yes.
starting with A, give me a name, give me an animal, and give me a thing.
That start with A. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if I give you a B, for example, A is, I've given America. Now I'll give you B, where the name is,
Babita.
exactly, you got it. Now the name is Babita. Abhi,
Mm.
place you give me in B.
Bandra.
Exactly. So you got Bandra. Now
Yeah.
you go for animal.
Animal. A.
Not A, B. Now it's gone to B.
B.
We went to
Bear.
B. Bear. Correct.
Yeah.
Bear, right? Bear.
Yeah.
Then thing,
Thing. Ball.
ball. Now, what happens in this game? One, again, you don't have to spell it. You're only saying it. So
Mm-hmm.
you have a group of four people.
Yes.
You, your daughter, and let's say two more people. Okay.
Mm.
You start with A. It's like Andakshari. It is an
Okay.
English word, Andakshari. Like you say Asha, she will say ant, A-N-T, matlab animal.
Mm-hmm.
Animal can be
Okay.
anything. Okay, this is not a human being.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody will say uh, thing with A. Okay.
Okay.
What can you say? A, you can say A can be ant, A can be alligator. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, A can be a thing, anything with A. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, then you can name, what is the place? Australia.
Australia. Yes.
So what happens is, you're given us little time, like 30 seconds, and you're
Mm.
supposed to name all these things at one time. Asha,
Okay.
Australia, and something in thing.
Mm.
It enables you to think very quickly and understand, remember words, remember places, remember animals, and your
Mm-hmm.
mind starts thinking faster.
Okay.
So that helps you when you're speaking. You also remember these words which you know at the back of your mind, because
Mm-hmm.
whatever you said, you remember. Bandra,
Yeah.
Babita, bear, you remember. Ball.
Mhm.
So when you're
Yeah.
speaking, also you recollect. Oh, that's the word I used. Okay, let me use it here. It comes as
Yeah.
a automatically.
Okay. Yes,
Ah,
yes, I got it.
instead of sometimes when you don't think, your mind goes blank.
Mm-hmm.
ज़्यादा सोच नहीं है, so you are thinking, oh, it may be very simple.
Mm.
So A for apple, thing may be, for example, it can
Yes.
be apple. It doesn't say fruit, but apple is the thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
then you learn to connect with name, place, animal thing, and it's a very interesting game again.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Yes.
young children, it's not also informative because you
Yeah.
remember new places. Instead of
Yes.
Bandra, you can say Barbados,
Oh.
okay,
Yes.
which is in
Yeah.
West Indies. West Indies. Or you can
Yes.
think of another name somewhere in US or in Canada, or
Mm.
whatever. C for Calgary in Canada. C for Canada. So this
Mm.
way, they also open up their mind to new words,
New
new
places.
animals,
Yeah.
because many times you may not be learning it in school. Uh,
Yeah.
Maybe the syllabus is different way, but
Yeah.
uh, I know when we are growing up, we used to do a name, place, animal thing. We used to do word jumble.
Mm.
I'll give you what word jumble is. Again, it is to make you think. Suppose there is a word called fame.
Mm.
What is fame?
Fame means one who is famous,
Popular,
popular.
famous,
Yeah.
popular, etc.
Yeah.
So I, instead of writing fame, I will
Mm.
write like this. Where is it?
Mm.
Can
Mm.
you see it? No.
Yes. MEAF.
Oh, MEAF. What is the word?
Fame.
Fame. So like this, if I give you different words, you should be able to put it in a different order.
Yes.
That
Mm-hmm.
also makes you think about words.
Mm.
This is a simple word. Now if I give you a slightly more uh, you know difficult word like video,
Yeah.
yeah, because these are, if it's the 3 letter, I mean 4 letter or 5 letter words, is little bit easier. But
Yes.
once you put longer words, maybe
Yeah.
simple word, but if you
Mm-hmm.
jumble the letters, you get you take time to think.
Yes.
But these are ways to improve your brain capacity in terms of understanding words, understanding spellings,
Yes.
and getting new words into your mind. So
Yes.
these are different games you can play to even among yourself. Yeah, आपस में, you will play with your daughter. You can play with group. You can play Scrabbles with 4 people. But
Mm-hmm.
these are ways to not only for your knowledge of words, and some people are very good at Scrabble. Some people are very good at name, place, animal thing, because there's a time constraint. But you pick up things very fast. Okay, and
Okay.
you'll also start thinking quickly about words
Mm-hmm.
other than speaking, which is one way of improving your language, or reading,
Yes.
uh, which you do. You said you may be doing a
Yes.
little bit
Yes.
of more of reading, more speaking,
Yes.
but vocabulary you can improve, spellings you can improve by these kind of games.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you remember better words? How do you? For example, if I give you some word to make a sentence,
Yes.
that is one way of improving the vocabulary and also learning to use it in the right place.
Right. Please. Yes.
Okay. For example, let's say I use a word like, uh, can you see that? Because I can't seem to see.
Mm-hmm. Pleasure.
Can you pronounce it?
Pleasure.
No. Try again. Or similarly, I'll write another word, uh, similar kind of spelling. Can you see that?
Measure.
Yeah, okay. Now, in these words, you must pronounce it as if it is SH,
Hmm.
not SURE, which ending
Hmm.
with SURE,
Hmm.
both are ending with SURE. You
Yeah.
must be saying pleasure,
Pleasure.
pleasure, pleasure.
Pleasure.
PLE, just think it
Pleasure.
is PLESHURE, pleasure.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Uh, sh, not
Sure. Pleasure.
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 Measure,
Measure.
measure. S word, like I think, I don't know whether I was talking to you. I was in another class where I said, if I give you a word SPEED, SPEED, what is that?
Speed.
Speed,
Speed.
speed. If I
Yeah.
give you a word uh, SWEET,
Sweet.
sweet. Now,
Yeah.
because of a lot of people use is speed,
Mm-hmm.
is sweet. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they emphasize on the S. Is
Okay.
uh, security. It's security. Is security. Instead of saying
Okay.
security.
Mm-hmm.
So similarly here, when you're talking of pleasure, measure, treasure, these are words where that your mother tongue influence comes in strongly.
Mm-hmm.
So you must say pleasure,
Pleasure.
measure,
Measure.
sure, measure.
Sure.
Then
Me- Measure.
pleasure, measure, yeah. So sure should be
Sure.
strong. So pleasure. It's almost as if instead of, you don't say pleasure,
Mm.
pleasure, almost as if it is PLEY, play, pleasure,
Pleasure.
measure,
Pleasure.
treasure.
Mm.
Otherwise, that
Okay.
influence, the influence of your own language or the way you are being taught comes through. So
Yes.
when you say those words, immediately people know you have that influence of your mother tongue. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes.
and it's clearly audible when you're speaking that way. And
Mm-hmm.
so emphasize on sure,
Mm.
and on other words, don't emphasize on S, like sweat, sweet, security,
Mm.
speech, instead of speech or school. That
Mm.
is the common errors in pronunciation, but also the mother tongue influence.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you want to improve your quality of speaking, these words you have to keep repeating to yourself. Pleasure, treasure, measure. You can take many other words which is similar.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I just
Yes.
named three, but the fault is common
Mm-hmm.
in any word.
Yes.
Repeat those words for me. Let me see how you are understanding. Again,
Pleasure.
when you say PLE, you're saying it as pleasure, plea. Instead of say play,
Play.
pleasure. Just
The.
think it's play as khelna,
Yeah. Pleasure. Yeah.
PLAY. Uh, treasure is like TRAY, treasure.
Treasure.
Or you
The.
say, what is the other word? Measure.
Measure.
Like MAY.
May.
MAY is what? May.
May. May.
Measure. Measure.
Measure.
PLAY is what?
Play.
Play. Pleasure.
Play. Pleasure.
So try to pronounce it as if it is PLAY, not
Okay.
PLE, or
Yeah.
MAY,
Mm.
or what is the other word, third word?
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Measure. Treasure.
Treasure. Treasure is TRAY.
Treasure. Yeah.
So treasure, two syllables.
Yeah.
Measure
Uh,
or uh, pleasure. So when you say it like that, I mean, not breaking up. If you say
mm,
pleasure, measure, treasure.
mm.
So when the SURE comes, it is sure.
Sure.
SH, as if it is SHURE.
Yes, yes, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Pleasure.
Otherwise, it sounds completely
Pleasure.
different. Yeah. Somebody who's pronouncing it correctly would say, "What are you saying? Is it what did you just say? Pleasure,
It,
measure, treasure."
mm,
Oh, these are common uh, pronunciation come mother tongue influence on words,
Yeah.
and you will have to write it down in a way and you say it that way. Say it to yourself in your time, free time, to
Yes.
change. So similar words will come uh, later. You will
Yes.
say it in the right way.
Yeah.
Not just pleasure, measure, and treasure, but there could be
Mm-hmm.
other words. For
Yes.
example, how do you pronounce Nurture?
Nurture.
Perfect. So how did you get ch there? Somebody will pronounce it differently. Nurture.
Yeah.
Okay, even though it's
I
Pure.
only means do mistake like S and SH.
Madam, I know everybody does
Y-
the same mistake. That's why I
Yeah.
said, but S may you don't make mistake.
Yes.
You just said the words I told: sweet, sweat, speech.
Yeah.
You're all right. Just say the S words again.
So, sure.
No, when you're selling, I'll put down the words. Okay, I'll
Yes.
give you five words.
Yes.
Tell me, you just pronounce it after I put all. Okay, can you see the words?
Yes.
Read.
Second.
Tell one by one.
Uh, from sweet, correct?
Yes.
First is speech,
Yes.
sweat,
Yeah.
sweet,
Yeah.
security,
Uh,
spoke,
yes.
school.
Yeah. Fine. You are not emphasizing on the S, like, for example,
Hmm.
security,
Mm-hmm.
is cool, is
Yeah.
speech, is sweet.
Yeah.
A lot of people use that S, emphasis on the S. Instead,
Yes.
just use S as another letter and say sweet, sweet, school,
Sweet.
security, whatever.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Where you come to this treasure, measure, and leisure, or whatever,
Yes.
those like this, so many words are there. Leisure,
Mm.
measure, treasure. You don't use sure.
Sure.
So if you use a sure there, you'll get it right. And as I said,
Mm.
treasure, as if it is
Praise.
spelled Tray,
Mm.
Shure. So treasure will be Trayshure. Measure will be
Sure.
Mayshure.
Treasure.
For
Sure.
pronunciation purpose, not I'm not saying leisure.
Mm.
Leisure is Layshure. Got it?
Uh,
So when you write it this way, so that when you say it, you must say
mm-hmm.
leisure,
Mm-hmm.
not leisure. Leisure also
As
people use.
treasure, as you write down here,
Yeah. S H
Trayshure.
U R E. U R E.
Shure. Okay.
I
Tray
must have misspelled. Ah,
and shure. Sure.
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 Treasure. Treasure.
Sir. Okay.
What
Not
is
sir.
no?
Mm.
Sure. So what is
Sure.
treasure? What is treasure according to you? What is the meaning?
Treasure means khajana.
Khajana. Bas. Treasure. So when you say measure, it's a measurement of something, or
Measurement.
seeing
Yeah.
the height or weight, or as
Treasure.
the case may be.
Okay.
It is measure.
Measure.
Ah,
Measure.
measure. Sure.
Measure.
Measure. Ah, you got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
measure. Oh.
Measure. Okay. You got it.
Mostly
So
in Hindi, there is ja and there is one dot there. So we pronounce it zo.
the,
Zo.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
No,
got.
and that is because when you're learning in Hindi, your medium of
Mm,
instruction is Hindi, or medium of instruction is say Marathi or
mm.
Punjabi, or certain words get is it's on your tongue. That's how it is.
Oh, that's why
So
I do all the time same mistake. Yes.
yeah. So when I learned it differently, I did not learn it this way. So I know I must use sure there. Measure,
Mm.
treasure, leisure.
Okay.
So uh, be speak to yourself. That is if you can sort out some words, now. In fact, there'll be
Yes.
very few words
Yeah.
which will
Tomorrow
have.
there is one session, so tomorrow I will tell you many words like
Okay,
this.
you just use the word session. Session. It's not session. It's session. Again,
Session.
sure there.
Session.
S
Sh-
shin session. I'm
Session.
conducting. I'm conducting a
Session.
session. Yeah,
Yes.
conducting a session tomorrow. I'm not conducting a session.
Yes.
The SSION is also
Mm-hmm.
sure,
So,
session.
yes. Yes. Yeah.
It's like saying SAY,
Mm-hmm.
SAY, SH, whatever, SHESSION.
Mm-hmm.
Session. Like say, a session is what is a it's a segment, right?
Yes.
It's a segment or it's a session together with people. I'm
Yes.
conducting a session,
Session.
uh, not Sion, session, shin.
Session.
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 You're close. Yeah, session. Keep that in mind. SHIN, as if it is SHIN. Uh, you must, when you write it down, emphasize, underline those words, those
Okay.
letters. I mean,
Okay.
measure will be SH, underline there. I must
Mm-hmm.
emphasize sure.
Okay.
Treasure, leisure,
Mm-hmm.
session, shin,
Mm-hmm.
SHIN,
Yes.
not session. How
Mm-hmm.
would you say it? Okay, it will take time, but
Mm-hmm.
people who are similar background to you may not know the difference. They will
Yes.
also say, same way you're saying earlier. Okay, but if you
Mm-hmm.
emphasize those session,
Mm-hmm.
mission, what is mission? Goal, right?
Mm.
I have a mission to learn English in the next 6 months. So
Yes.
mission is also sure, not how will you say that? MISSION.
Mission.
Mission. Correct. That's the word. Not somebody will say mission.
Mm.
Mission.
Yes.
I've heard many people say that. Mission. Session. No, it's the session mission.
Mm.
Emphasis on again SH.
Yes.
Mission.
Yes. Yes.
Me MI is said as ME. Mission.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
That you may know that you must tell mission. But if you say mission or session, the S should become sure.